going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sam Sports Talk YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoyed that new intro. Shout out to the guy Tom. Got the new intro for the YouTube channel. Sorry, I can't really talk today. But we're back. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing well. Yes, I am holding the microphone again. Yes, I'm doing another casual video. Yes, I'm talking about baseball again. I don't really care. So let's get into it, man. There's only one topic, one team that I want to talk about. I'm wearing a hat. You guys know. Yankees fan. Talked about that last week after I went on an absolute tirade on A-Rod. So that was fun. Let's talk about the New York Yankees. Winners of, so I'm recording this on Sunday. They're not playing today, but they're playing tomorrow. It's like a cancellation today. The weather's really shitty, whatever. They're playing on Monday. They're going to make up the game that they missed today, obviously. But winners of 9 in a row. Winners of 9 in a row. Now they fully hold that number one wild card spot after sweeping the Red Sox this week, which is incredible. The Red Sox have plateaued. They fell off a cliff. I've been saying it the entire season, man. The Red Sox are a team that they were extremely overperforming to their capabilities. I mean, you look at how they were last year after trading Mookie. They were really bad. I mean, the Red Sox traded Mookie Betts in his prime, which is insane to me. It is absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. For a top dog franchise like that, you trade Mookie Betts in his prime to LA Dodgers team that it's now. They're a super team at this point, you know what I mean? And World Series favorites, as they should be. I have them winning the World Series. At that point, they're the best team in baseball by a mile. But the Red Sox have plateaued. They fell off a cliff. They just got Chris Sale back, which is good for them. But his team has just been overperforming. They overperformed in the first half. And by no means are the Boston Red Sox a bad baseball team. The Boston Red Sox are a good baseball team. But the Boston Red Sox are where they should be. They're the third best team in this division. I think that talent-wise, the Yankees are the best team in this division. Now, obviously, we had a really slow start, and the Rays have been legitimately the best team in baseball this season. They're doing the thing again. But the Rays are the second best team in this division when all is said and done. The Red Sox are the third best team in this division. That's what they're playing like right now. They just got blown out by the Rangers last night, which is incredible. But the Red Sox were an overperforming team, and it's finally all caught up to them. So it's tough. Obviously, I had to tap on the Red Sox just because. But I'm not here to shit on the Red Sox. I'm not here to shit on the Red Sox. I'm here to bring some light to their situation and understand where they're coming from. Obviously, as a Yankees fan, I don't like the Red Sox, but I am not one of those toxic Yankees hate, like Red Sox haters. I will literally come at you nonstop just because you're a Red Sox fan. I respect every baseball team except for the Houston Astros. We hate the Houston Astros. Never will respect the Houston Astros for the rest of my tenure as a baseball fan. But the New York Yankees, wow, are they good? Holy shit, they are back. I mean, like I said, man, 9 in a row. We're now 20 games over 500. After being 41-41 at one point, 46-43 at the All-Star break. It is incredible what this team has done to turn it around, man. And you're not even doing it with your full roster. I honestly, Andy Velasquez had a fantastic week this week. The Bronx kid lit it up. I would not be surprised if Gleyber Torres, once he comes back off the IL with the finger issue or whatever, if he gets platooned. Would not be surprised because the kid's playing he's been so good. So good over this run. Was fantastic in the Red Sox series. Hit his first home run the other night into the short porch. The kid's incredible. I mean, you had a bunch of guys on the COVID list. You were literally throwing relief pitchers out there to start. Nestor Cortez. Wow. What a guy he is. Luis Hill. A guy that was looked at as a relief pitcher in our farm system and not a guy that we thought would be able to come up and make an instant impact for this team. He was looked at, like I said, he's looked at as a relief pitcher. He comes in, he hasn't given up a single earned run in his 3 or 4 starts. His worst start was against the Red Sox. And I want to say he gave up 3 hits. 3 hits, I think he walked 4 batters. But Luis Hill is here. And he's making a serious, he's making a serious point for himself to be in the starting rotation when the playoffs come around. Because at this point, there's a bunch of names in the Yankees starting rotation that you can look at, and we're not necessarily sure whether they're going to be one of these starters or whether they're going to be one of the bullpen pieces. Like Severino's on the way back. I honestly don't know. I feel like there's a setback every single week with Sevy. We don't know what's going on with him. Corey Kluber is another guy that he threw a no-hitter this year. You know what I mean? And Corey Kluber still got the juice. We all know how good Corey Kluber has been during the course of his career. But now there's questions like, where do you put Monty? Where do you put Tyone, who's been one of the best pitchers in baseball over the past 3 months? I want to say he's 7-1 over his last 11 starts, man, and has like a 1.79 ERA. So he's been incredible. Obviously, we have Garrett Cole. You know he's going to be at the top. I guess I want to say he's probably over the spider tack thing. He figured it out. So that's great because I was worried about that one for a while. Chapman's back, but Chapman's not great. Chapman frustrates me, man. I mean, I love Chapman, but Chapman has been so horrid after the spider tack thing. Cole got over it. Chapman did not. So that's tough. What are you going to do about it? You know, he's got to figure it out. Johnny Lasagna has been great. He's closed out a multitude of games this year for us in place of Chad Green, you know. Chad Green's good when he wants to be good. I like Chad Green a lot, though. So, and Zach Britton's kind of figuring it out in the bullpen. The trade pieces, man. The trade pieces did it. The two Italian mobsters, Gallo and Rizzo, just getting it done. I mean, obviously that first week that Rizzo had cannot be replicated because he was fantastic for the first week. Obviously, he's, you know, coming off COVID, and once you come off COVID, there's like a lot. You get a lot of issues. You know, coming off COVID, it's like, you know, your stamina's not necessarily there. You're not really used to game speed, that kind of stuff. But, you know, Rizzo's doing his thing. He had a fantastic first week. I talked about that a lot earlier when that was going on. Gallo's back, baby. Needed a couple games. Needed about a week and a half to really get his feet wet. But Jesus, man, wow. He's the analytics department's favorite player because of his on-base percentage. He's getting on base like a 390 clip. He's got like a 600 slugging percentage. Like, but he's batting 210. And a regular baseball fan would literally tell you, oh, this guy stinks. He's batting 210. But that's not really how this works. He's literally the analytics department's favorite player ever. I mean, he's hit 30 home runs this year. That short porch has been so kind to him since coming over to the Yankees, man. I love Gallo. Love him. He's great. What a great guy he is. Aaron Judge, obviously, I don't really need to talk about him too much. He's obviously been fantastic. Yet again, fantastic. Giancarlo Stanton. Stop hating on him. Stop hating on John. I love Giancarlo Stanton. Always have. Loved him since I hate the people on the internet that come out and talk about somebody like Giancarlo Stanton being a bust for the Yankees, because Giancarlo Stanton still comes out every year and hits 30 home runs. So, and this has been probably his healthiest season as a New York Yankee. So it's been his healthiest season as a New York Yankee. He's hit 20 home runs this year. He's 260. You know, he's getting on base. But stop hating on Giancarlo Stanton. He's playing the outfield too, and he's been on a ridiculous hot stretch for the past 2 weeks. He's been such a key piece for this team. And I'm sick and tired of people hating this guy. I'm sick and tired of people hating Giancarlo Stanton. The hate is undeserved at this point. One of my favorite players on the team. Not somebody that I necessarily think I would really be talking about like this because of Rizzo. So Rizzo's, like I already talked about Rizzo's first week, he was great. But this guy comes back and man, is he angry. Buddy is on a tear. Nuke Voit. Wow. Nuke Voit is ridiculous. Nuke Voit, yes, I call him Nuke Voit. I love me some Nuke Voit. Nuke Voit is, I've said it multiple times, has been one of my favorite players on this team ever since he came through in 2018. He fully deserves a spot in this lineup. I mean, he led the league in homers last year, you know? So, and granted, it was a 60-game season, but you still led the league in homers. Rizzo's got the glove. We all know Rizzo's got the gold glove, platinum glove defense over there at first base. So, he should be the everyday first baseman. And plus, you have that lefty bat. You want to insert that lefty bat into the lineup. Rizzo's got to be a lock every day. But you have to lock Luke Voit as that DH every single day and make Giancarlo Stanton play the outfield. And that's what they've been doing. And I love it because realistically, that is your best lineup. He came out the other day and called it the goal line package. That is your best lineup right there. If you can put all those guys out there, you put Aaron Judge in center, you put Gallo in center, I don't care. Whichever way you want to play it, That's how this team should play every single day. Luke Voigt's got to be in the starting lineup. And plus, we're still missing guys like Gio Urshela. Like I said, we're still missing Glaber. Higgy's been great as well. Can't forget about Higgy. Rugi Odor. Rugi Odor called the timeout yesterday before he hit the home run. What a guy. But I love me some Rugi as well. Tyler Wade. Tyler Wade's back. Tyler Wade Hive stand up. Everybody loves him again, after everybody hated him for the first 5 months of the season, so this is fun. Where do I see this team in October, man? I see this team in October. I don't think we're going to be able to win the division. I think we're 4 games back right now, and if you do the math, there's still a possibility of us ending up winning the division and Tampa Bay falling off. But at this point, I do not think that's realistic. I think Tampa Bay is going to probably end up running away with this. Their strength of schedule is super easy. Our schedule ramps up just a little bit, but we'll still be able to snag that wild card spot. So I think we'll be the home team in a wild card matchup. I do not think the Boston Red Sox are going to make the playoffs. I do not think the Boston Red Sox are going to make the playoffs. Like I said, I do not think that roster is good enough. I just don't think they're good enough. I think we're going to end up playing the Oakland Athletics in that wild card game. I can see us. Yeah, we're going to win the wild card game. I feel like it's kind of a foregone conclusion that if we play them, obviously you're going to throw Garrett Cole, and Garrett Cole has been one of the best playoff pitchers in the past 3 seasons. So I'm not worried about the wild card game whatsoever. And then that first round matchup against the Rays would be super interesting. That's the exact same matchup that we had last season. So I think that this team can beat the Rays in a series. Obviously, them having home field advantage is not ideal. But, then you get to the CS and, you play the White Sox or the Astros. And I like the Yankees' chances over the White Sox and the Astros. More so the White Sox. I do not want to play the Astros again. But it's not a World Series team. I'm not going to sit here and be deluded and tell you that it's a World Series team. But the game of baseball, at the end of the day, is all about runs. So, and I don't mean like actual scoring runs. I mean, if your team can go on a ridiculous hot stretch like the Yankees are going right now, like in their last 34, they're 25-9, which is incredible. If you can go on a hot stretch like that, and you're pitching great, hitters are hitting, like you guys are playing good ball, you can win a World Series that way. It's a realistic thing. If they stay on the stretch, man, obviously they're going to cool off at some point and lose a couple here and there. But if they can stay on a hot stretch, anything can happen with this team. It's honestly all in God's hands now. It's all in God's hands what ends up happening with this New York Yankees teams. Obviously, I'm extremely optimistic that, shoot for the stars. You can do whatever you want. This team's good. After we're declaring this team dead at the All-Star break at 46-43. So, yeah, man, they're a playoff team. They should have been a playoff team the whole time. They're back, and I love it. So, yeah, guys, again, I like doing these kind of videos where I literally just talk. I don't know. I legit just like sitting here, holding the mic and talking baseball or talking sports, whatever you guys want to hear, man. So again, just let me know if you guys like these kind of videos because I enjoy doing them. They're fun. So yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Merch on the way next week, so you guys will see that soon. And I will see you guys in the next video. Everybody have a great day. Go Yankees.